Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Dungeon Quest Noob to Godly. At the end of the last episode we made it above level 100, so now we can do Canals Insane. Oh, and I just wanted to mention that everything in today's video is relevant for both mages and warriors. If you're a warrior, just use the speed spell Flame Cyclone instead of Illusion Blast, and pretty much everything else is the same. And let's take a look at our current gear. Alright, we've got... Wait, what is this?
I hope you're enjoying your new Desert Temple gear. You really should change your password. I Heart Kira Berry was pretty easy to guess. And don't even think about coming back to Underworld, because I am now stronger than you. Good luck, Vampiric.
Seriously. In case you're confused, that's the boss of Underworld. We beat him a couple of episodes ago, and in the last episode he tried to take over our YouTube channel. But yeah, that guy's really starting to get on my nerves. So let's take a look at what he's done. So basically it looks like he took our old gear and gave us Desert Temple Mage gear. Wow, it is fully upgraded, so that was nice of him. He also gave us a starter wand that's halfway upgraded. Great. Alright, I just took a look at all of our inventory, and it looks like he took all the items that we got from Daily Reward yesterday. We had gotten 4 items from Canal's Daily Reward, and I think we had a purple mage helmet. I think we had a decent weapon. He took all that. I still had my old Samurai Insane gear, so I was able to switch to that. But that's all that I had that was fully upgraded. So pretty much we're basically back where we were at the beginning of last episode. Alright, so let's just go ahead and try Canals Insane. Let's see how hard it is using our old gear, just to see how much we'll probably need to upgrade. Oh, and at the end of last episode we were using Illusion Blast. This is the new speed spell from Samurai Nightmare. And I've still got all the skill points set into spell power. And I'm not using all the points just because I didn't want to get above 100 until I was able to beat Canals. Okay, this is probably going to be pretty rough since we weren't even able to beat Samurai Nightmare using this gear. But let's go ahead and try it. What I'm basically going to do is I'm going to use the Illusion Blast to run around the side of these enemies. And you got to be really careful. Do not turn it all when your speed spell's off, because if you do, they're going to chase... Yeah, I got hit somehow. Yeah, as soon as the speed spell ends, they're going to catch up if you turn at all, and you'll get killed. And I think we woke up that other pack of enemies too. And this speed spell is actually not that great. There's a better one that you can get in Canals. But yeah, this is basically taking forever to beat. So we're way too weak. I think it only took 2 of these spells to be able to beat the packs in Samurai Nightmare. And it looked like now it was taking 4 or more, like maybe 4 or 5, so pretty sure we're going to run out of time if we have to do that. Alright, so let's take a look at the gear that we got in Samurai Nightmare last time. We have this purple mage helmet, and I think this is about 46% better than our old helmet. So that's pretty good. We also have this blue mage armor, and this is about 35% better than our old armor. So let's go ahead and upgrade both of those. Okay, so now we're at about 10.1k on the helmet and 9.3k on the armor. Let's go ahead and try that. Alright, like I said in the last run, pretty much you just want to go up and start circling them. And make sure you do not turn unless you have the speed spell going, otherwise they're going to catch up to you. Still looks like it's taking a pretty long time. Like I think it took at least 4 of the spells to be able to beat the packs. Let's see how far we can get just for fun. Because I'd rather not have to upgrade that weapon unless I have to. That's going to be expensive. Yeah, and you can't use 2 of the spells at once. Pretty much you have to use 1 at a time. Okay, what I like to do with this boss is I'll come up and just basically start circling him. Okay, and I don't know if you just saw the thing appear. There's like a ghost that just appeared. Do not let that touch you. That thing basically will take twice as much damage. So if we get hit with that, we'll die with one shot. Okay, there's the ghost again. Whenever you see him, pretty much just keep running straight. He runs pretty fast. I think we may be able to outrun him with the speed spell if we're turning, but I know you can outrun him if you keep going straight. Okay, there he is. He almost caught up with us. Yeah, we still seem pretty weak. Okay, this is a slow group of mages, so let's see how many times it takes to be able to kill them. How many of the spells. I think that's 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it takes at least 4. That's a lot. We're probably going to have to get that down to 3 or less, but, I mean, we can try this a little bit more. And you pretty much have to use a speed spell if you're trying to run around them, because the warriors run very fast. Like, they almost run the same speed we do, even with the speed spell. And basically I try to, after using 2 of the spells, then I turn around and start coming this way. That way I'm close to the next area. Alright, we're actually at the second mini boss right here. For this one here, I like to zoom out pretty much all the way on my with my mouse. Pretty much try to get close to the boss. When he's doing that, back up a little bit. He's throwing those red things. If those hit you, it will take damage from you and from the rest of your team. When you see that sword come over your head, you have to go to that blue circle. If you don't, it will either kill or take a ton of damage from everybody on your team. And when this dungeon first came out, I saw a lot of people die due to that, because they didn't know about that. Yeah, so and since we're the only person on the server, we're getting hit by all that. And we got hit by one of the lines even though we were inside of the safe thing. So we still died. Yeah, that can happen. Usually you can dodge the lines even when you're inside there, but we weren't able to. Pretty much try to go where the old line was. So when you see a line come down, go there, and usually you'll be able to dodge the next thing. So like I'm moving here where that line just was. Okay, we got the second boss. Yeah, I highly doubt we're going to be able to beat this just because we still seem way too weak. Okay. Yeah, you got to be very careful with these warriors. I'm telling you, they're super, super aggressive. I'm pretty much just wanting to see how far we can make it so I can decide how much to upgrade everything. I'm just going to pull these back. It's kind of tight here. I don't want to end up getting hit. And then I'll turn around right here. Pretty much the mages are not that big of a deal, but the warriors can easily kill you. Okay, we leveled up, so now we can actually do Canal's Nightmare, but we haven't even beaten this one yet. Yeah, and don't do that. I got way too close to those warriors. They just hit me again. It seems like it's actually a little bit safer if you kind of move around in like a figure 8 pattern. Like, don't just circle them, kind of go this way and then turn this way, kind of do a figure 8. Okay, with these here, what I like to do, these are warriors, so what I like to do is bring them over here, get them trapped on this wall here. That way you don't have to run backwards constantly. Because we're so weak, we'd probably get trapped back here if we didn't do this. And I think that that's why those barrels are there. Okay, over here I like to go over to these stairs. That lets me be able to dodge that. And then just kind of pull these mages down a little bit so they don't wake up the other pack of enemies. Yeah, the groups of mages are pretty easy. Okay, and we're just barely strong enough. What I like to do here is come up, get them to shoot their lasers, then I can come out. And you gotta be careful here. We don't want to get trapped. Okay, I'm gonna do the figure 8 pattern. And like I said, do not turn at all when the warriors are chasing you. Otherwise, they're gonna hit you. I've died so many times due to that. We're actually almost to the boss. The boss is in the next area. I think I'm going to go up here and try to get these others too, just to make it a little bit quicker. I think you can take out both of these packs at the same time, if you're careful. Okay, we got it. I think we're actually going to make it to the boss, and then I think we're going to run out of time. So I think it looks like we're going to need to be able to do this in 3 speed spells. If we can get it to where we only need 3 of them, I think we'll have enough time. Because each one takes about... Well, I guess we're able to use another after about 4 seconds. So three of them would take about 12 seconds to do. Right now, what we're currently doing is taking about 16. Okay, we got a minute left at the boss. Warrior Overlord. Pretty much what I like to do here is zoom out a little bit. Okay, you see that little dome that just showed up over here? That's a shield, and it will protect you against, he's about to do a special attack. I don't know if you just saw it. He just did a blast, and if you don't have the shield, it will take a lot of damage. I think it will basically take twice as much damage. Okay, there's another one. Be constantly looking for that. You've got to make it in there. Pretty much, I was almost out of time, so I went inside. I guess I had a little bit more time, but I was trying to make sure I got inside there, and it looks like we just... Okay, he just put up another one. Always go straight to this, otherwise you're going to get hit probably. So we got it. Okay, we ran out of time. Yeah, if I wouldn't have died there, I think we could have probably gotten him down to about half health. So yeah, hopefully, if we upgrade our weapon enough to be able to only need 3 of the spells, I think we'll be good. Alright, so this is our best weapon that we've currently got from Samurai Nightmare, the Pink Pearl Spell Scythe. It's almost 45k, and our old weapon's like almost 46k, but we fully upgraded it. Alright, so I think I want to make us about 30% stronger than we currently are. So to do that, we're going to need to have our spell power be about 60k. So I think it's going to take around 1,500 upgrades to be able to get to 60k. So that's a lot. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this. Okay, so now we're going from about 47k to 60k. So let's try that. Let's see if we can take out the packs of enemies just using 3 of the illusion blasts. And be careful not to go too far forward, otherwise you're going to wake up that other pack. So that's 2 spells so far. Yeah, now we can take him out with just 3 of those. So I think that's... I think if we upgrade any more, it's not really going to help any, because I don't think we'll be able to get it down to where it only takes 2 spells, so... Okay. So let's see how fast we can beat it with this, if possible. Last time we got decently close. Closer than I expected. Okay, there he is. Yeah, you can't outrun him when you're turning. So as long as you have your speed spell going, you're good. And we should now be beating the bosses about 30% quicker too. And be careful to make sure you keep the mages inside the circle too. Otherwise it's going to take an extra spell. And we're probably going to be pretty short on time, so we don't want to waste any time at all. And always kind of go to the side of the circle that's closest to the last line. That way you're less likely to see the line hit you. Okay, we got him. About 6 minutes left after beating the second boss. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to beat him with this speed spell because I have to keep backing up a lot. Okay. Okay, this time I'm doing kind of the figure 8. We had to use one extra spell, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah, that was close. I almost ran out of the speed spell, so I was trying to be careful. And I think you may need to use the speed spell to get past their lasers there. Okay, we got about 2 minutes and 45 seconds left at this boss. I think last time we only had about a minute. Yeah, just keep moving straight. You can dodge those circles on the ground. And then kind of go near the middle. And pretty much I just circle the boss. Okay, now go to the shield. Go to the shield immediately, otherwise you may run out of time. And this is pretty hard without a healer, so don't expect to be able to do this perfect the first time you do it. And whenever you see him raise his arms, that's how you know he's throwing out that shield. It didn't give us the shield for some reason. Okay, we got him with about a minute and 13 seconds left. And I think that's a blue version of the mage helmet that Lord Azralik stole from us. Alright, now since we just beat that, I'm going to show you how much damage you need to be doing per tick with the Illusion Blast to be able to beat this dungeon. Looks like we're doing at least 61 million per tick. So I'm guessing you probably need to be doing about 60 million per tick with the Illusion Blast. If you can do that, you'll probably be able to beat the packs of enemies using only 3 of the spells. And if you're only using 3, you should have enough time to beat the boss if you don't mess up too much. I think we had about a minute left. Yeah, here's the gear that we just got. We got the Salvage Mage Hat. And I think we also got this Sapphire Stone Wand. 50k. So yeah, it's worse than what we're currently using since our old weapons upgraded a lot. Alright, I'm pretty confident I'll be able to beat that consistently. So I'm going to go do a bunch of runs. And then I'll show you guys what I get. Alright, I just finished doing a bunch of runs, and here's the stuff I was able to get. I was able to get a better mage weapon. This is the Toxic Spell Scythe, and I think this is the best weapon from Canals Insane for mages. So it's at 68k. Our old weapon was at 60. So I was able to switch to this already. It's not upgraded any yet. I was able to get another one of the pink mage helmets. This is the one that was taken by Lord Azralik. Also got a blue version of this too. And I got a green mage armor, but that's the best I could get. For warrior, I got a blue warrior armor and a green warrior helmet. So I got better mage stuff this time. And here's the best warrior weapon I got, 68k. So it's basically almost the same as our mage weapon. And I think this is the best warrior weapon from Insane. Alright, I also got some good spells. They're not going to help us that much in Canals, but they are useful in Ghastly Harbor. Okay, here's the first one. Icicle Barrage. It basically puts down a line of ice. It's kind of similar to Phantom Flames, but instead of killing them really slowly over time. I think it only has 2 ticks. So I think Phantom Flames had like 8. I hardly ever see anybody actually use this though. Here's the other one, Earth Kick. Yeah, it basically just kicks some of the ground forward. It has decent range, like it's not decent range, but it's decently wide, so it can hit all of those dummies. The first one, Icicle Barrage, it only hit the middle one. But I hardly ever see anybody use either of these. The main spell people use from this level in other dungeons is Tsunami. Here's Tsunami. It basically sends a wave forward and damages the enemies, and you can see that it's very wide. It hit all 3 of those. It also has more range than the other spells. Like I can hit them from back here with this one. With Icicle Barrage, I can't hit it from back here. And this Tsunami is similar to the warrior spell Electric Slash. So if you ever see me using Tsunami, you could use Electric Slash if you're a warrior instead. And I could do a run and try to show you some of the spells, but like I said, nobody really uses Icicle Barrage or Earth Kick. I hardly ever see anybody use these. And the Tsunami, they don't really use in this level. They use it in the next level, Ghastly Harbor. So I think I'll show you how to use Tsunami in the next level. And from this step forward, Mage and Warrior are very similar. Like the spells are similar. And I would say in most levels, one does not have an advantage over the other. So from here on out, I'm probably just going to pick my class based on which gear I get. Like if I would have gotten better warrior armor this time, I probably would have just switched to warrior. Like I said, they're basically the same from here on out. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video.